All new at 6 tonight, a peaceful cemetery is turned upside down by wild hogs.
And now trappers are being called in to round up the Razorbacks.
A stomach-turning sight on sacred ground.
It's like a hurricane happened. It was over the weekend. Just unbelievable, the destruction.
You can see these hogs have done a lot of damage. The staff here wants people to know it's only surface level. The goal is to keep it that way. That's why they're working as quickly as they can to get these animals taken care of.
All right, guys, we're here in North Florida, and we're at a cemetery. This is a really sensitive, tricky situation because we've got a lot of people that are angry and a lot of people that are upset because these hogs have come through the cemetery and destroyed all in between grave sites and plots and on top of grave sites, and just they're ruthless. They're going through and wreaking havoc. And so everybody wants these hogs gone immediately, and obviously removing hogs is a process, it's not an event. So we're here now. We've been pre-baiting this spot. We got a lot of hogs that have been coming to it. I think there's between 12 and 15 in this group. We got Chris and Michael out here, and we're starting to disassemble the trap from the trailer. Go ahead and get it set up. We've got a funeral going on right now, so we were instructed to wait until they're done before we start making our noise, but they're about done now. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this trap, put it together right here. Basically, we've got the cemetery and then a large, just huge block of woods, and this is where they're coming from. So this is the supply, and they're coming in and doing damage. So we're gonna get this trap set up and hopefully get all these hogs caught, and they can replace the sod, get it patched up, and be good to go. Pretty good. All right, the trap is set up just how we want it. And this was our original bait spot. Right here, you can see where it's all torn up. You can see our Moultrie camera there. This is actually where they're coming from. This, you can see that trail is just massive and they got it all mutilated in here. But they're gonna come up, they're gonna see our trap, and hopefully they start using it immediately, because I cannot catch these hogs quick enough. There's a lot of people that are upset with these hogs, and these hogs are gonna need a plot before this thing's over. Gotta put plenty of bait out here because there's a lot of hogs in this group. All right, I'm on the way out to my neighborhood here, and I've got this good looking boar hog. He's there right now. He's been there for about 20 minutes, trying to make it out there in time. I'm about 9 minutes from location, trying to make it there before he leaves. So I'm pulling onto the actual street, and there's the picture of him. And then now we've got deer. So literally pulling onto the street, and he left about 60 seconds ago. So what I'm gonna do is slip in here with my rifle on my chest and a bag of corn, rebait it. And there's actually a sow and 4 pigs that have been tearing up yards all this whole cul-de-sac. She's been in every backyard tearing it up. She's always here when I'm not here. She's very brave. She's not real spooky, but anyway, we're gonna slip in here. I might bump into this boar on the way in, so you never know. I just bumped these deer off, but here's my camera. This is where he was standing 5 minutes ago. Good looking black and white spotted boar. He eased off in that direction, and the deer came in, so I doubt I spooked him. I got about 80 yards and the deer hopped off, but no sign of them and no sign of the sow and pigs. But we're in here now, so we're gonna keep eyes on this camera as well as many other cameras throughout the community. And when the pigs show up, we go in and attempt to kill. You see that? You may think I look like an idiot with this little dragonfly clipped to my cap, but that little pretend dragonfly actually keeps the yellow flies from landing on me. It works really well. It's a trick that one of my technicians, Nicole, discovered. And she sent me a picture. She had like 3 of them clipped on her hat. And I was like, what in the world? She's like, just trust me, it works. So sure enough, I tried it, and it doesn't eliminate them completely, but it reduces the yellow flies landing on you by probably 95%. Doesn't do anything for mosquitoes or gnats, but it does keep the yellow flies at bay. That boar earlier was there up until 3 minutes of me pulling in the neighborhood. I pulled in the neighborhood. I got there 3 minutes after he left. I've been in there for 3 hours, 0 hogs. I leave to come and get lunch. The moment I park, I check the camera. There's a sow there at the same spot, exactly same spot that the boar was there this morning. She's there. That's the blessing and the curse of cell cams. Like, I always know when something's there. It's definitely a good thing, but also you know what you're missing. It's like, she's there right now. I'm gonna be back in that neighborhood in about 25 minutes. So hopefully she hangs out, hopefully she stays, and hopefully she dies. These are the best tacos I've ever had. I'm not gonna tell you where I got them from because that would give away my position. But I'm pulling back in this neighborhood. Hopefully I can connect with this hog, with this sow. I feel like I'm in a Hallmark movie where we just keep missing each other. It's like the girl and the guy just keep missing each other throughout the whole movie, but we know we'll be together in the end. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The mosquitoes are so bad in here that I have to wear long sleeves. I've got to cover myself with bug spray. I've got to get this thermocell going, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it going right now. And that way it's nice and warm. By the time I go in there, the mosquitoes will carry you away. So pulling up here in about 2 minutes, and we're gonna just grab the gun and go. Now, as I'm trying to sneak in on these hogs, I'm getting stared down by a buck. And deer have much better eyesight than hogs, so it's just about impossible to try to sneak up on a deer in the Florida swamp. There's just too many predators, and they're too weary. So you can hear the buck take off and blow like crazy. And I thought that it would spook the hog, but surprisingly, she lifted her head up for a second and went right back to feeding. Got these 5 piglets doing a circle trying to get downwind of me. We got her. That freaking deer, that stupid buck, was right there 20 yards behind the pig, locked onto me. And I couldn't move, and I just waited there for a while, but then she kept lifting her head up and getting antsy, and I thought she was gonna leave. So I eased in, the buck took off, blew. I thought the hog would rip out, but the hog didn't even run. I'm sure these hogs are probably used to the deer blowing at them, and so it didn't even faze her, thankfully. I was standing behind that tree back there, so I was able to get about 20 more yards closer, and I shot her at about 50 yards. A lot of you may think it's cruel and unusual to shoot a sow with pigs. I get those comments all the time. but we cannot discriminate when it comes to an invasive species. They all have to go, any means necessary. I killed this sow. These piglets are not old enough to go off on their own. So we either trap them very easily or they will get picked off by predators. They'll probably get picked off. Another deer. They'll probably get picked off pretty quick by coyotes. This place is loaded with deer. I can't really show you the hog where she's at because it's too much blood, but she's laying right here in the corn pile. But man, she caused some serious headache for me and every homeowner on this street. I'm gonna drag her off the corn so you can see her. There she is. Only about a 70-pound hog. I can't show you where she went down because it's just all blood. But I'm gonna drag her out about 50, 60 yards off the corn pile. And there's a really cool looking boar that was here this morning. I'll just keep an eye on the Moultrie camera. There it is, gotta love these Moultries. They give me the intel that I need. And we got her. So later that night, back at the cemetery, the hogs started piling in. I'm not superstitious whatsoever, but from the start of this job, we had some really weird technical difficulties. So we didn't get the drop of the gates on video, but we did end up catching this group of 11 pigs. One thing's for sure, these hogs won't be bothering any more cemeteries. If you enjoyed this video, check out our channel where we have hundreds of other videos like this one. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the next videos. It really does help to support our channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.